Hey Ashley.
Hey Casey,
Hi, this is Nostalgic Nightcaps. I don't know why I
it
put
is.
another hi. Hi,
Hey,
hey, what's up?
how's it going?
What in the world are we doing here?
This is our podcast where we do whatever we want, but
Pretty
mostly,
much whenever we want.
yeah, you know,
However,
we talk about things from the past, like movies and books and TV shows and music and all of the nostalgic, usually 90s things. And with each episode, we pair it with some kind of themed drink, a cocktail or coffee drink or whatever we're feeling at the
yeah,
time.
whatever like really hits the spot, you know?
Yeah, whatever just feels like the theme.
Yes. I have one that's hitting hard. Because I
Oh,
feel like well, we are doing the nanny, by the way.
yes.
And I was just gonna say, I feel like Fran Fine like I feel like she and I are the same person.
Yes.
And so I like this drink that I made is like hitting for me, and so I was like, it's hitting for her, you know?
Yep. The kindred spirits. I see it.
Exactly. And we're doing the pilot episode, season one, episode one pilot.
Pilot. So what's up with the nanny? What is that thing?
Who is she? Who's that girl? The Nanny ran for 6 seasons from 1993 to 1999, which kind of
Mhm.
feels wild to me. Not
Yeah,
because it didn't necessarily deserve 6 seasons, I'm not saying that, but like it feels so early 90s that it's
yeah,
hard to think about this it's even hard to think about this going during like the run of Friends, right?
true. Yeah. It does seem very early.
They feel like such different sitcoms.
Hmm.
I will tell you what what The Nanny is about and what this pilot is about
Yes.
right now, because it's about the same thing. She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till her boyfriend kicked
Mhm.
her out in one of those crushing scenes. What was she to do? Where was she to go? She was out on her fanny. So over the
Yep.
bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield's door, she was there to sell makeup, but the father saw more. She had style,
Hmm.
she had flair, she was there. That's how she became the nanny.
The nanny.
I'm not done. There's still more. Who would have guessed that the girl we described was just exactly what the doctor prescribed? I feel like I'm doing a beat poem
Mm.
right now.
You are.
Now, the father finds her beguiling. Watch out, Cece. And the kids are actually smiling, such joie de vie. Did I say that right? I don't speak French.
Uh, I don't know. Do you think I speak French?
No. She's a lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
Love it.
The theme song is this first episode.
It
The
is.
theme song is a synopsis for like the entire show. Like
Yeah,
that's just it.
I love that. I love the theme song. I love the
Oh,
little cartoon. So cute.
the theme song, I want my own theme song like this.
Yeah, true life story.
Yes. It's so catchy, it's so fun. I looked it up and it's by Anne Hampton Calloway, who is like this jazzy singer. She still tours.
Really?
I downloaded the theme song,
Yeah.
to my music library because it's so catchy and I've just been singing it all week. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
let me go check out her other songs. And I was like, well, she does have this song that's like the single that is something like We Are America or America, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, everyone was kind of doing that at a time. Guess what year
Mhm.
this came out?
It was like 2020 or something.
2024.
Oh no, 2024.
2024, which, sorry to stereotype, not sorry, but like, I don't trust a white woman or a white
Yeah.
person who sings about America in this day and age.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I
that
know.
is conservative as that is, what am I trying to?
Yeah, it's giving MAGA.
It's giving MAGA, thank you. That's exactly what it's giving.
Yes. That is very interesting news. And Fran Fine would not like that.
No, no, no. No, she's Jewish and she's from Flushing. Like
Yeah,
she's a Democrat.
absolutely not.
And Fran Drescher is also.
Yeah.
Um, well, what I was gonna say was she not only sang it, but she also did write it, this woman.
Hmm. Okay. They did a good job.
Yeah, no, it's one of the best theme songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Other than Reading Rainbow, that's up there. The Muppet Babies theme song,
Oh, it's such
and
a good one.
right. What are some of your favorite theme songs?
Oh man. I don't know. Putting on the spot there. Trying to think of
I think
even
about this all the time because I watch compilations of theme songs
yeah.
a lot.
Don't know. Usually when I watch shows, I don't even watch like the theme part of it. It's
Even the
just like
old
on.
ones.
Well, usually they don't even like play when you're watching them on like streaming.
Oh yeah, they automatically skip or you
It
can
just
skip
like
them.
skips to
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think because we've been watching Gilmore Girls, and that's a
Yeah.
show that we watch every single time the theme song comes on because it's
Yeah.
perfect,
That makes sense.
which is
Yeah.
also a good theme song. In a different category, I would say. I would
Mhm.
say Muppet Babies, Reading Rainbow, and The Nanny are kind of in its own
Yeah.
like sect of sitcom theme
What a
song.
variety.
Yeah. And then there's like the Friends and the Gilmore Girls and the Family Matters, like all of those that aren't
We gotta include Degrassi, even though it was like
Degrassi.
awful. But
Absolutely. Yes. I agree. So there's like so what I'm saying is like the Nanny and those they tell the story of the
hmm
what's going on. They like mention we are aware that this is a show.
this is
This is
a
a
show.
song about the show.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, exactly. And Brady Bunch
Yeah.
is in there too.
hmm
It, it wouldn't be my favorite because it's kind of annoying, but it is
It
like
is annoying.
in the same
And
grouping,
like we've
yes.
talked about, that's not even really what the show's about.
No, 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 no. But like Muppet Babies making our dreams come true, Muppet Babies,
Mhm.
like that's. Oh, Fraggle
Yeah.
Rock. Fraggle Rock's a good one too.
Yeah.
Mostly saying children's TV shows.
You know, they have to establish for the
Exactly.
young viewers.
Although Arthur is more in the other kind. Arthur's a good one, but it doesn't describe the premise of the show.
That's true. But that is an iconic theme
Mm.
song.
And by Ziggy
Ziggy
Marley?
Marley, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. God, Arthur's really good. Like,
Arthur is so good.
I watched that show for, I would say, far too long, but what I mean is it wasn't for me anymore, but I kept
Right.
watching and watching and
Oh
watching.
yeah. I would watch it today.
I should.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be some good bed. Like, support PBS, by the way.
Yes, please. Need PBS.
PBS raised me, and I feel like I have to, like, now I'm the child taking care of the parent, so I have to
hmm
contribute to that. I have to take them into my home and
Yeah.
take care of them.
Yeah. Someone's gotta.
Someone's gotta.
People are trying to take them away.
Ugh.
No.
Did you come up with any other theme songs, or should we move on?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't get stopped thinking about
No,
it.
no, no. Tuck that away because we are going to talk a little bit more about sitcoms later.
Okay,
That's on the agenda for
good.
today.
All right.
But let's move on to the next portion.
Okay.
You have to ask me a question.
Oh, what are we drinking today?
Oh, Ashley, I'll tell you what we're drinking.
Okay, I'm excited.
It's called The Flashy Girl.
Oh,
It's so easy, but it is so Fran and so both of you and I. Like it's
yeah.
all of us. We are Fran and Fran is us.
We are one.
So you're gonna fill a cute glass up. Cute, you got something cute
Gotta be
with
a cute
some
glass.
crushed ice. You're gonna just do a splash of cherry liqueur. How do you say that?
Liqueur.
Liqueur. I'm not doing good with French today, okay?
It's
I'm not doing
okay.
good with French. So a splash of that.
Yes.
You're gonna, pop open a good old Diet Coke. fill
Hmm.
that right up. Plop in a machino cherry or three. I have three more if you
10.
want. 10. Yeah. And of course, you want to garnish, you want to be cute with a nice little straw, a little fun straw.
Oh,
Mine's a heart.
beautiful.
Got it from Aldi.
Love it.
I just spilled on myself. And mine is not alcoholic because I'm tired today. So
Yeah.
I just put grenadine in there. I just put like a
Yeah,
tablespoon of grenadine, and
that
it's
works too.
delicious.
That sounds perfect
Yeah.
for Miss Fran Fine.
Yeah, doesn't
A
it?
little Diet Coke action and a little pop of color, pop of flair.
She likes to wear a lot of fruit stuff with fruit on it. She does in this
Oh, that's
episode.
true.
And
Yeah.
so the cherry really goes with that.
Mhm.
And we are getting into the end of August. We are moving past summer. We're getting, so like right now, aren't you so sick of like summer drinks? Don't you just want something simple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Put this in your little tumbler that you take out to the pool, Ashley.
yeah.
Perfect.
Easy peasy. I'm gonna do it. I don't have any cherry liqueur, but
Cherry syrup.
I might. We'll see.
I just like used up
I'll
the
get
last of
some.
ours on this drink. Yeah, that's the flashy girl.
Sounds good. Yum.
Ashley,
Yes.
what do you think? Who, how did the nanny and Miss Fran Fine raise you? What did they do for your development? How did this affect you as a child and beyond? What
You
a
know what?
what a loaded
They-
question.
Yeah. I did not watch The Nanny, really. I was not a nanny kind of girl,
Oh
which
my.
is weird. And, I was aware of her, but mostly in the like people being like mean to her kind of sense. Like just saying that Fran Drescher is annoying with her laugh and everything. So that's
Yeah.
that's rude.
Isn't that wild? I feel like there's been like a complete turnaround in the way that we see her, which
Mhm.
is amazing.
Yeah, which there should be.
Yeah, she's
People are so rude. Hate them.
hilarious and so
Yes,
good.
so good. And the reason why we talked about this before was because it just started auto playing after I was watching something else. And I just wasn't really paying attention. I was just like on my phone. And then I was like kind of watching in the background. I was like, this is actually really funny. So I just started watching it very recently and I love it. I think it's hilarious. I think she does such a good job.
Jokes and jokes and jokes and
Yeah.
jokes. It's just like
Yeah. And
nonstop.
like layers, like
Hmm.
levels of jokes, like
Hmm.
ones that are very easily understood and ones that like you really would not if you don't know what they're talking about.
Like political Jewish
Mhm.
culture,
Yeah.
like working class,
Mhm.
high
Like
society,
New
like
York jokes.
yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
there's so much to it.
It's so
It's very
funny.
clever.
It
I
is
love
really
it.
clever. You
Yes.
do know that she developed the show with her ex-husband who is gay?
Oh, I did not. I mean,
Yeah.
I was reading a little about the history and I saw that it was her ex-husband, but no, I didn't know that.
That's why they divorced. And they're still
Okay.
very good friends.
Yeah.
So she did a sitcom with, oh my God, what is his name? John Michael Higgins.
Oh,
Ryan would kill
okay.
me for getting his name wrong because
You
that's
know what?
our
I always
boy.
forget his name. We watch Split Second so much in America's Best.
Yep, that's all that's
So
ever
good.
on this TV.
Yes.
He's so funny. He's very charming.
Cute.
But
Yeah.
they're in a sitcom, and I think it's like autobiographical. So I think that that's what that's about. I still haven't
Yeah.
watched it, and I really need to.
Interesting. Because I saw that even this is like based on her life. Nanny is. So. Hmm.
She has a really interesting life, and I really need to read her memoir because she's gone through a lot of
Oh,
stuff. She there's like this really like tragic story about how she and that husband of hers were held at like knife point or gunpoint and she
ooh.
was sexually assaulted in their
Oh
apartment
God.
in New York.
In your apartment?
Yeah, I believe
Jeez.
so because it was like a burglary or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, and she's had cancer and had treatment for can like she is I'm not I think that there's about to be another election for this, but she's the SAG-AFTRA president.
Oh, okay.
So she was out there doing all the picketing and stuff. Like she's just a
Yeah.
very interesting person, and she has made wrong turns at places, but like she's
Mhm.
still I don't she's a great person, it feels like,
Yeah.
and she's just very cool. And there's this one article, I'll send it to you, or like a about she gets interviewed about being like an older woman, and it's a
Mhm.
fashion one, and she's wearing like this great coat, and she just looks so beautiful and
Oh,
luxurious, and it's just she
yes.
is Fran Fine, and Fran Fine is her, and
Mhm.
I love the character so much.
Yes. Such a good character. And she doesn't take herself too seriously,
Mm-mm.
but she knows her worth.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, I couldn't tell you when or why or how this broad came into
Yeah.
my life, but she did at an early age. And
Yeah.
like you, I always heard her being bullied.
Mocked and
Bullied, yeah,
yeah.
bullied and mocked. I said bullied.
Mhm.
It's a
Bullied.
it's a combination. And I was thinking about that lately, where I always heard that, but I always loved the nanny, and I always like
Yeah.
she always made me laugh so hard. And I'm glad that
Hmm.
she's now we're seeing the nanny in such a different light, where everybody that talks about it is like she's so funny and she's so fashionable, and it's so
Yeah.
cool to see that the
Mhm.
kind of woman she is. There's still a lot of missteps, but you know, it's good. It's a good show,
Yeah.
and I she's the reason I think her probably like Baby Spice, that those kind of people are the reason why I love a short skirt and like a
Yep.
tights, like a sh yeah,
Hmm.
you know.
I mean, there was some weird stuff, but I loved most of the fashion
Hmm.
in this episode and
Even
the other ones I saw.
her mom's
Yeah.
caftan, and
The
then
caftan?
Yetta hasn't made an appearance on the show yet. That's her grandmother, and she's
Yeah.
like this little old lady who like wears, you know, the draping stuff and big old glass,
Yes.
and she just looks cool as hell though.
Love it.
Yeah.
Her mom was so funny too. Her little part.
Sylvia is so funny. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I just I love this show. It was always just a show that I was on, so I just
Yeah.
watched it like most
Mhm.
other things.
Yeah. I wish I would have watched it more when I was younger.
It's just it wasn't like a show that I would have ever said like, oh, this is my favorite show, but I would say it's probably one
Mhm.
of my favorite shows now that I've seen a lot more episodes and just
Yeah.
as an adult. And they're so ridiculous, and they're so some of them are so stupid, but it doesn't matter. They're over in 22 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna finish the series. I'm gonna do it.
Let's talk about sitcoms, because watching this show, I'm just kind of like, they don't, I hate to say it because I hate saying things like this, but they don't make shows like this anymore.
Right. Actually, this is something that Matt and I talk about. We kind of talk about it in the opposite way, though, where like, because we watched some older sitcoms, like just a few episodes here
Yeah.
and there, and they always seem to be bad.
Hmm.
They're not funny anymore. They don't hold up. But I think that this is the opposite. But we talk about how things people used to watch things because it was like what was available. But now it's like you have so much to choose from that you don't have to watch bad things if you
Yeah.
don't want to. But this one, I feel like is one of the actual good ones and one that is worth watching.
I totally agree, because when I say they don't make them like this anymore, I'm talking about like a very specific kind of sitcom. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
every single sitcom that they used to make, because I would say that like the sitcom has evolved a lot now.
Hmm.
Like Abbott Elementary is just a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
When Grand Crew was out, which is one of my favorite shows that have come out in the last 5 years that should have gotten more of a chance. Such a
Hmm.
great show that took things from like Friends and old sitcoms and
Yeah.
just like played with them and made them better.
Hmm.
Though those have so much more heart and so much more depth.
Yeah.
but they're not these shows that are just a laugh like every time someone says anything,
Right.
which which can be grating if not done well, which I've seen. Yeah, you're right. A lot of those old sitcoms do not age well,
Mhm.
and like they're not funny even though they are expecting you to laugh at it.
Yeah. The excessive laugh track.
But then you get one like
Yeah.
this one, and it really
Mhm.
blows everything else out of the water because it does still have heart, but it also is ridiculous and funny.
Yeah. It is very just goofy, but then also has like this wit to it. Because I think some of them were just like just too like slapstick and
Yeah.
not any sort of like actual thought put into it. I mean, I'm sure there was some thought. That was a that was a sweeping generalization, but
But no,
you
I
know,
understand. Yeah. I mean, like the monkeys who are just
yeah,
kind of defending music-wise on the last episode with the TV show, even though I watched it and I enjoyed it, I
not
don't
good.
think I could watch it now.
Yeah, yeah. We the one that we watched, and maybe it was a fluke, but we saw an episode of Home Improvement, and it was just not
Hmm.
good. And that's what I used to love.
Yeah, I th that one is really marred by the whole Tim Allen of it all because he's just a
Yeah,
terrible human being. And
yeah.
also he's there was this terrible man child of a husband and the
Mm.
wife who's like got it all together and is the nag. And
Yeah,
that was always
yeah.
so annoying because I'm like, she's right. Get it together, dude. You have a
Yes.
family. You have three children,
Yeah.
one with hypothyroidism, okay?
Yes. You need to grow up.
You need to grow up.
Yes, that was such a thing. Like the man cannot take care of himself, let alone the kids and mm.
I feel like a lot of the things that we don't like about sitcoms are like this tries too hard to like make a situation happen. Like there's a
Mhm.
misunderstanding and it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah,
But when
like
done,
the
r- r-
Three's Company.
yeah, oh yeah, Three's Company is absolutely that every single
Yeah,
episode.
that's the whole
They
premise
they
of
make
every show.
that joke on Friends. They're like,
Yeah,
says, "Is this the one where there's a misunderstanding?" And it's like the
yeah.
joke. Well, I mean, that happens in Friends too. But I feel like it's done in that and in New Girl, I want to say, because in New Girl, they
Mm.
have the misunderstandings a lot, but they're done in such a way that it's so ridiculous and so silly that
Mhm.
it comes back around to being something that is hilarious and it works.
Yeah,
And I think that the nanny has that a lot too.
yeah. You gotta have some kind of balance where it's
Mhm.
not just that.
Yeah. Because wasn't there another spin-off show for Three's Company that was trying to do the same kind of premise again? And people were like, okay,
We get it. I don't know.
we can't do this anymore.
And that I loved that one as a kid too. Three's Company.
I only watched it at your house.
Yeah,
You showed it to me.
and Nick at Night.
Yeah, yeah. I wish that they put a lot of older stuff on Nick at Night again. Like
Oh, me
all the
too.
old stuff.
Because I Love Lucy, and I Dream of Jeannie. So good. And they don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
And they didn't, even when I was.
Right? I was just gonna say, do you think that this show could be updated? And then I remembered as well, which I still want to hear your answer. But I remember in one of the in something I read, I've been doing a lot of reading about the nanny and
Yeah.
Fran Drescher because there's really not much out there. Like people don't academically even. I'm like, let's talk about the nanny.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Come
to
on.
talk about here. But
Absolutely.
she was asked if like what would a reboot be like, and she said,
Mm.
"Well, Cardi B would have to be Fran." And I was like, "Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
actually, that'd be really
Yeah.
great."
That would be good. Love her.
Yeah, just like out like loud and like boisterous and wears funky outfits, and
Yeah.
the Sheffield house has to be exactly the same.
Yes. Yes. No change there. Yes. That
But
would be great.
Do you think that what do you think? What do you think about a reboot?
About a reboot, I think I think it could still be done because I do feel like, you know, the Sheffields being who they are, I don't think that there's been much change in that aspect. I think those kind of people are still kind of that same way, unfortunately.
Yes, I think that like CC, what did I say? That's so weird. CC represents kind of the worst of it. And like
Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield, he's kind of like he's sympathetic though, you know. He's kind of artsy.
Mhm.
Like what he's doing is getting, you know, funding for plays. I mean, there are for rich
Yeah.
people plays, but you know,
Mhm.
it's kind of interesting because he is not I feel like we still wouldn't hate him in this
Mhm.
political climate that we have.
Yeah. Because he is able to kind of come around and see the good in Fran and her value. So, unlike Cece, I don't know, I haven't watched the whole show, but I'm sure she doesn't ever like Fran.
No. I don't, maybe in the last episode they might have been like, "Aw,
Yeah.
we are friends."
Just for show for the finale.
I don't remember anything about the finale, but I like how in the pilot episode she and Niles are already at each other's throats.
Yeah,
And it's, oh, they have such great energy together. They're so
I know.
funny.
I love the butler so much. He's the best.
Yes. It's not at all. I mean, they're very different characters, but it is very reminiscent of the Chessie and Martin situation.
Yes,
Is
it
that what you were
is. It
thinking?
really is. I hadn't thought about that, but for sure. Yeah, he's like so like uptight and British.
We went to see The Parent Trap at this rooftop cinema thing that
Yeah.
at the hotel that you and Matt stayed in that one time when you were here,
Oh,
actually.
fun.
I was like, I think that they stayed here. This looks really familiar.
Yeah.
But it was really cool and Martin got a lot of good laughs.
Hmm. Love Martin.
And there was like a little mini drag show beforehand.
Yeah.
And the woman, she's like a burlesque dancer. It was very cool. She was fire for like
Oh,
on theme. She was just like a fire. It was very funny.
nice.
I was like that. It wasn't really that themed, but she
Yeah.
she was the most themed one.
Yeah. Nice.
And again, this show does not is not anything like The Parent Trap, but it gives me the same feeling as The Parent Trap.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean you have kind of this like I mean, I feel like The Parent Trap was trying to make it seem like the Hallie and Dad were very like down to earth even though they were still like super rich
So
and not
rich.
at all. But, they were supposed to be like the Frans and Annie and her mom were supposed to be like the Sheffields
Posh.
kind of.
That is funny because when I was a kid, I really thought that the Jameses were so posh and so rich compared to them. And I was like, they own a friggin' vineyard. They
Right.
have a
Yeah.
pool. They have
Yeah.
horses. Like he
And it's like,
collects
that's part of the
wine.
plot. Like, she's marrying him for his money.
But because he dressed like he did and ate
Yeah.
chili out of a bowl, a
Uh-huh.
cereal bowl, as Jesse talks
Because
about.
he's that sloppy 90s dad. Oh, I was just up to my microphone. Oh my gosh. Get too worked up over this.
He was a sloppy 90s dad, you're right. Ugh, sloppy 90s dads. I really do love The Parent Trap, and I feel
Me
like
too.
I'm gonna watch it again soon when the weather gets
Yeah.
cooler.
When you can put your flannel on.
Guys, it's a Sunday afternoon movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like this could be a Sunday afternoon TV show. Get into a
Yeah.
bubble bath, be
Mhm.
like Fran and say
Yep.
nothing starts your morning like a good jacuzzi.
I know. It was so funny. comes out in her little bathrobe. This like coming home from brunch, throw on the nanny. Yeah.
That's actually like the perfect day, I think, the perfect Sunday. That's amazing.
Yep.
Ashley, you know exactly what you're talking about. I need a frittata and the nanny.
Yep.
Frittata with a mimosa and then the nanny afterwards
Hmm.
with a
Flashy girl.
flashy girl. Thank you. I forgot my own drink's name. Let's start from the top. Let's just
Dive right in.
Oh, wait, before we do this, did you think of any
Yeah.
other theme songs? If not, we could just move
Oh
on.
shoot. Um,
Don't worry about it if not.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't think of what they're like because I don't really watch sitcoms anymore, and
Okay,
you
here's your
know,
homework, Ashley.
yes,
Go on YouTube.
yeah, watch a
Go,
theme song
yeah,
compilation.
go search for a 90s theme song compilation.
Yeah.
Search. Enjoy. I think that there is a kids, maybe there's adult too, but there is some power hour of some sort if you
Mm.
ever feel like getting frisky with it.
Hmm. Yes.
And power hour is not just for drinking alcohol. You can drink anything with a power hour.
Yeah.
You just kind of sit there and watch as they throw movies at or uh, songs at you every 60 seconds. Could be
Yeah.
for anything, you know.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
I can't pay attention for the whole song.
You just need someone to put it on for you.
Yeah.
I really don't like to choose what I have to watch, and I have
I know, yeah.
if you've noticed on Amazon and other streaming platforms, they now have channels you can go to where you just watch
Uh,
whatever they put on, and I'm like, yes, please.
yes. Yeah. Like bring me back to the cable days where you could just put on the TV and
Yeah.
just, you know, don't have to think about it.
And network TV days, because that's why I watched everything that was ever in existence, because
Yeah.
that's all I could
It
watch
was
because we
on.
didn't have cable.
It had style, it had flair, it was there. That's how it became your favorite show.
I feel like that should have been m- my wedding vows. That should have been Ryan
Yeah,
telling me that she had style, she had flair, and she was there.
she
That's
was
how she
there.
became my wife.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, let's just start from the top of the pilot episode.
Yes.
She was working at a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens.
In Flushing Queens. Now, can we talk about like I mean, maybe you don't know this. I don't expect you to, but how far like is Flushing, Queens from where the Sheffields live? Do you have any
Hmm.
idea?
No.
Because on that first day, she brings the kids to the bridal shop. Like how what kind of trek were they making over there?
Well, they probably took a cab on his dime. So,
Well, probably, but still.
yeah, I don't know.
In New York, traffic. You got traffic.
I literally could not even like fathom right at this moment like the distance.
Yeah.
I mean like I think it's so funny because when people come to Chicago and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in or like let's hang out." And I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna be at blah 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 in 15 minutes." I'm like, "That is an hour and a half away." That's
Yeah.
not even in Chicago.
That's
That's in
not
Chicago
happening.
land, by the way.
Yeah.
Or like that's downtown and it's 6 p.m. Like it's just like it's always
Right.
something and I'm like, no.
Mhm.
That's why this is a very neighborhood city.
Yeah.
And the New York City is very borough city, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a good
Because I'm
question though.
assuming, I don't know if it says at some point, but I'm assuming the Sheffields live in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Upper East Side.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they live in a huge place. It's like
Yeah.
3 townhouses.
Hmm. It was huge.
That's how much a like what does he do? Broadway
I think he's a producer, is that right?
producer? Okay, yeah, that sounds right. I
I
never
think.
understand what producers do. They just pay for things, right?
Yeah, I don't really know either. I I think with music, like they are doing some of the like I don't know. Is there, am I getting confused? Because there's like production. Is that the same as like producer?
And like in
I
other
don't know.
episodes, I do remember that he like holds auditions and stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm like,
I
doesn't
did
a
see one of those.
director
Yeah.
kind of do that? But maybe not for
Yeah,
big names. I don't know how any
I
of this
don't
stuff
really know.
works.
I don't
I've
know.
never been a theater kid.
No, me neither. We gotta do our research.
Well, we didn't. So, so we're in Flushing, Queens at a bridal shop.
Yeah.
And Fran makes her first appearance, big hair, which I'm sporting today just for my girlfriend, red
Yeah.
lipstick. She's
Nice.
got style. She's got like this billowy floral shirt
I
under.
think that was my favorite outfit.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think so. I like the vest.
I have them all in front of me. I took screenshots.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'll get to my favorite outfit then. Do you want to
Okay.
describe it then?
Yeah, it's like a low neck, like off the shoulder neck, long sleeve with like billowy lower sleeves, whatever, whatever you want to call that. Like bell sleeves kind of
Hmm.
in a way. But then she has a vest over it. And then I think just like leggings. Or no, that was that a skirt?
I think it might be a skirt, and she's got like a one of those gold belts that have like different shapes,
Yeah,
like the
the little
chain
chain one.
ones. She also
Yeah.
has a nice little choker on, which is cute, and a
Mhm.
flower in her hair.
Yeah.
She looks great.
I like that. I like the combination flowy vest deal
And
she's got
that's
going.
the thing about Fran. She wears lots of nice pieces, but she knows how to put
Mhm.
them together. I mean, there's obviously there's a costume designer,
Right,
but
yeah.
it does sound like Fran Drescher is someone who knows fashion and likes fashion.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it would have been as big a part of the show if she didn't.
Yeah, I think she insisted on it. Like th
Yeah,
this is important for her character to
for
have
this
these
character.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, and it's a thing throughout the series too. Like she always just has really cute little outfits. And one of the
Mhm.
things, going back to a beloved sitcom of mine, Friends, in the first couple of seasons, Rachel has really cute little outfits, very similar to
Yeah.
Fran's, actually, like little skirts, very cute. And it's so funny because then she starts a job in fashion, and then all of a sudden she doesn't really have like
Oh,
cute little
yeah.
fun put together things. She's just wearing kind of whatever is
More like
fashionable.
professional or
Well, and even in the later seasons when we get more into the 2000s, she's just wearing like cargo pants and like a little shirt. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever
yeah.
is fashionable at the time, and it kind of loses its luster because I'm like, oh, her outfits were so cute.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Fran is helping out a woman trying on a dress.
Says you look just like a virgin.
Then she's like, I brought you some crackers for your morning sickness.
I know. So good.
I will say that her voice here is not as nasally as it
Mm.
becomes. Like, I think that she really does that on purpose more
Played
and
it up.
more throughout. Yeah, because it is something that makes it so distinct, but she is
Mhm.
still talking really loudly, kind of high pitched.
Yeah.
Like she has a booming voice, and I love that
Mhm.
about her.
Yeah. Me too. Mhm.
It turns out that I think that her boyfriend, Danny, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
He is like the owner of the bridal shop,
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was like just the
like a
manager or
manager.
the actual owner. I don't know. Yeah. But he
Heather
kicks her
Bilbo,
out.
Bilbo. Heather
Yeah.
Bilbo. I really want to say Bilbo.
Bilbo.
They're Bilbo Baggins.
I loved her. She's like, we've been pre-engaged for 3 years already.
Yeah,
What's
so
that mean?
instead of asking her to marry him, which he starts off with saying, I wanted to do this sooner, somewhere nice. I've been thinking we should see other people.
I know. Just like, what?
And then yeah, then he fires her because she needs because Heather B Biblo
Heather
needs a
needs a
job.
job. That's rude as hell.
It is rude as hell. And then we get the theme song, of course, like you said, with the little cartoon. It's so cute. Oh, I
It
love
is.
it.
And then they have that at the end too.
I have a question about that camera.
The camera.
Yeah, how it like blows up and they all like have soot on them. You know, at the end, they're like,
Yeah.
what happens? What? I feel
I
like
don't
this in the little
know.
cartoon,
Yeah.
and they're like,
I don't know.
you don't know what that's all about?
No. I mean like way far back, like flash bulbs were a thing, but that wouldn't have been in the 90s. Was it just trying to like pay homage to that? I don't know.
I feel like back then I just accepted that. I was like, that just must be
Yeah,
a thing people do that I'm not aware of.
I don't know.
But then I like, and even through the years, I've just been like, oh, haha, that's like an olden thing. And then I was watching it and I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
you're like,
that was only
from the
1993.
90s, not
Yeah.
like the 1920s or something.
I mean, if you're older and you use one of those, sound off in the comments. I don't,
Yeah,
it
I have
just
no
felt
idea.
really weird.
It is weird. It is weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
So this next outfit is my favorite. I think we're kind of going
The
by
one when she's
outfits.
going door to door.
Yeah, we're going by outfits.
Yeah. Yep. Is that the one with the collar?
Yep, so she has like a little
Okay.
black like skirt suit on,
Mhm.
and the collar of the jacket is leopard print.
Yeah. And like big like fur.
Yeah, yeah, it's big. It's like oversized. It's very
Yeah.
cute. And I think that Sabrina Carpenter wore something like that. She wore a bunch
Okay.
of Nanny inspired outfits for something,
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
which I thought
She
was
does
really
have
cute.
kind of a nanny-ish, like very like over the top feminine
Yeah.
qualities.
It's kind of like drag.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Huh. I'll have to look up that. Was that like a photo shoot for
You know,
something?
I all I do is scroll and scroll and
Yeah.
scroll and scroll. So I
Nothing
see
sticks.
something and I'm like, well, that happened. And then I move on
Yeah.
to them like, oh
Like,
yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't know. Could have been a year ago, could have been a week ago, could
Yeah.
have been at who knows?
That's mostly like, the Chris Farley interviewing like Paul McCartney on SNL thing where he's like, "You remember when this happened?" And they're like, "Yeah, I remember that." And he's
That's
like,
cool,
"That was
huh?
cool."
That's one of my
That's like me.
favorites. God, the one of his Chris Farley, Best of Chris Farley SNL was on the other
Yeah.
day, like because there's a channel that just plays SNL
Oh,
all the time.
yeah.
I don't know what goes on in this house. And every time I look at the TV, something else is on because Ryan just clicks and clicks around so much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I thought we were just watching Mad Men because I'm not paying attention at all. I'm like doing
Mhm.
my own thing. But it was nice to see because I just he's so funny. I love
I know. Love Chris Farley.
that French fry scene just gets me every time because it always makes me think of you
Oh,
because you
yes.
do it so well. Not because you eat a lot of French fries,
Oh, I do.
but you
I
do.
sure do.
But that's all why.
I think that's something that's come back around is SNL is kind of good again.
So, some of them,
Sometimes.
yeah, there are specific clips that I'll watch that are really funny. Like there's this Ariana Grande one where it's like my best friend's house, and I
Yes.
watch it a lot. It makes me laugh every
So
single
good.
time.
That one's great.
And Ryan says, "Is this Ashley's house?" I was like,
Yep.
"No, her parents aren't creeps."
That's that's my current house.
It's Teddy.
Yeah. Teddy is. It's
Great.
Daisy for
Oh,
sure.
Daisy is a serial killer.
He is he's out to get you.
And Bone Yang is really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, where were we?
Um, the her outfit.
Her outfit, so cute. I love it so much. I love that she's like trying to sell makeup, although her little pink cute little suitcase, when you look at it a little closer, shades of the Orient.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah. Not a great name.
No, but
Hmm.
very of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very much like a Avon lady
Mhm.
trying to be.
That aside, I think that that little suitcase, that little briefcase comes out, the little kit comes out sometimes, like for like
Okay.
continuity comes out
Yeah.
in further down the line episodes. I remember
Yeah.
saying it.
It was a cute briefcase,
Yeah.
other than the name.
And so she goes up to the Sheffield's door and Niles answers and he thinks that she's the nanny and she's like, "Pff, could be for," because she walks in and sees
Sure.
the house and is like, whoop.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? I mean, I wouldn't want to be a nanny for anybody, but
Have you, I mean, you baby, we've talked about this kind of where
yeah,
you babysat on and off, and I've babysat. I
I
was
did.
kind of a nanny for my nephew for a couple months because I got
Hmm.
stuck there during COVID
Yeah.
when he was
Oh
like
my God.
4 months old. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
reason I don't have children.
Yeah. I don't know how people do it.
It's a lot of
I don't
work.
get
That
it.
same
Yeah.
nephew who's now 5, which is wild,
That is wild.
just came to visit, and
Yeah.
I was pretty tired
I bet.
afterwards.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, a big long weekend. Yeah, so Fran immediately is like, "Well, yeah, I could be a nanny, like whatever."
Mhm.
And Niles is like, "Where's your resume?" And she's like, well, when'd you go get the
Give me
big
a minute.
boss?" Yeah, like, oh, and then she sits down and she starts writing in
And
lipstick
lipstick.
on the back of a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I love that. You know what? She is, she's cool under pressure. She knows
Mhm.
how to use her skills.
She's a problem solver.
She's a problem solver. She uses what she has, you know?
Yep.
She's very cool like that.
Yeah.
And she meets Brayden, who rough, is staging another fake suicide.
Yeah. Because he doesn't want to have a nanny, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Like he's just doing this.
All those kids are feeling some sort of way about their neglectful father.
Yeah, which rightfully so. Doesn't seem
Yes.
like he is very present
No.
and just kind of pawns them off. And I'm sure that the mom was the one that was doing everything.
But she has passed because
Yeah.
when Fran meets Mr. Sheffield, she's like, "I know who you are. You were on the Esquire list of the most eligible
Mhm.
widowers."
I know, yeah. How ridiculous. And he's like, You read Esquire? And she's like, I do when they have the list of the most eligible widower.
No, I thought that
My
Esquire
God.
was a men's magazine.
I think it is,
So why
which
would
I don't know.
that be?
I no idea.
I mean, I understand that it's a ridiculous concept. Okay, like
Yeah.
that's not a thing, maybe,
Yeah.
but
Could be.
I feel like People magazine would do that. Or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, some trashy magazine.
Don't know.
Fran meets the kids too. So there's the oldest Maggie, and she is very plain, but all these kids are wearing so much beige.
I know. But she asks you what her favorite color is, and she says tan. Or does she
Tan.
say beige? Either way, but
It was so funny because I was sitting there during the next scene when she comes down to breakfast, and I'm like, oh, those kids are so beige. And then I'm like,
Mhm.
she's the lady in red when everyone else is wearing tan. And
She is. She
it's very
is.
purposeful. It's very purposeful. It's just
Yep.
that, you know what? That theme song has layers.
It does. It does.
Fran tells Maggie that she doesn't need a personality when she's at An heiress.
Yep,
It's true.
it
Get
is
Paris
true.
Hilton.
Yep. But then she also like she helps Maggie to develop her personality and herself
She does. Yeah,
later.
no, she's a problem solver. There's, because like we said, there's also this problem of like the kids feel like the dad ignores them. And
Yeah.
Brighton is the only one who is like outright about it. Maggie
Mhm.
act like she retreats into herself. She goes to her room, she does her
Yeah.
homework, and Gracie, the youngest one, is
Yeah.
like this really like she's so melancholy and she's just like such
Mhm.
a poetic weirdo and I love her. She's so
I love
silly.
her.
She's
So good.
also do you okay, she's in A Cinderella Story. Do you remember
Yes,
that?
I do. The
She
stepsister.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
also in Californication.
Okay.
If you remember that show that
Not
definitely did not age
familiar.
well.
I don't remember much about
She's
it,
been in
but
some other things too. I feel like I just saw her in something in like some old sitcom that was on.
I think she was in at least one episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is. It's been on forever.
Every single person has been in that show. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield is throwing a party the next night, and he desperately needs a nanny, but he's not into what Fran is selling him. He's like, this
Nope.
is too much.
It's not for us.
Then he gets a call from the nanny service, and they're like, we can't send someone out till Monday. And so he ends
Mhm.
up hiring her,
Last resort.
and what turns out to be a live-in job. But I'm like,
Mhm.
hey, dude, be a little more responsible about who you're letting around your children.
I know. Yeah. I'm like this was 1993, so maybe it was a little more lax back then, but do a background check or something. I don't
Really
know.
should.
She's not even from the agency. Just some random person that showed up at your door.
But we love it. We love it. And right away, Fran and Niles have really good back and forth.
Mhm.
She says that she's 29. He's like, 29. And she's like, don't start
Don't
with me,
start with me.
Niles.
I loved that.
So her next outfit is the bathrobe.
Oh,
And
so
this is
cute.
actually a very popular item online. Like, I think that
Oh,
like a clothing store did come out with like a replica of it in recent
interesting.
years.
Okay.
One that is much more too expensive for us.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, very cute. White flowers, stays tied. I don't know how to ever keep a robe tied.
Yeah, it's we got too much boobage.
Oh, is that
Mm,
it?
I think so.
Okay.
Because usually they have like the inner ties and the outer tie. Even it'll just come open.
Okay. I thought something was wrong with me. Well, there's a lot. But okay, that nothing works with boobs.
I know, right? It's so annoying. They're great, but they're very inconvenient.
It's like the those cute little things that you wear on your front with the little pouches, the little
Oh, the
backpack
little
things.
like almost fanny pack things, but like
Yeah.
not. I know what you're talking
Crossbody
about.
bag, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're
Yeah.
called.
Oh, those, yeah.
I have multiple ones and I'm like they're always just like swinging around my body because
Mhm.
they don't know
Yeah.
where to sit.
Yeah. It's either like it's got to be like in your armpit basically, like on,
Yeah.
you know, not in between. It's got to be like off to the side.
Yeah.
But then it
Because you
looks
can't
weird
just wear it on the
and
front.
feels weird. Yeah.
Because it's like 5 feet out front.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyone can just grab it right off of you.
They're like, I don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like tangled up in it, like my hair. I'm just like pulling it, like I'm
I know.
sweating all over.
I know, right? Because then it has to
Ugh.
be in your armpit.
We will
Yes.
never be Fran Fine. She's so cool and we are so awkward.
Yes. Oh my God.
Everybody told me that in your 30s, you become really comfortable in your
Oh
body and you don't
God.
care anymore, like calm and less anxiety. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I feel like I'm sweatier than ever.
Yeah.
My hair is getting stuck everywhere. I just nothing ever looks right.
Hmm. And now people think you're old.
Great. Cool. Add that to it.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ashley.
Sorry.
I am old. As my dad says, you're not as young as you think you are.
Yeah. The doctor today, when I went in, he was like talking to the medical assistant. He was like, whenever a young woman comes in, I always do orthostatic vitals. And I was like, I'm a young woman.
What is orthostatic?
It's where they check your blood pressure and pulse while you're laying down and then sitting and standing
Uh, Good for you.
with the changes.
I feel like all of my medical stuff is like, well, you're old now, so that's it.
Yeah, right. But if we were to get pregnant, it'd be considered a geriatric pregnancy. So there's that.
I have nothing to say to that. Moving on.
Yes.
We get to see Fran Fine in like all her glory. Oh, and that's another thing I do like about Fran. Sorry.
What?
Is that she's not young. She's not
Yeah,
old, but she
right.
is in her 30s.
Hmm. Yeah.
Wears short skirts, is stylish,
Yes.
like is, like we said, we could never be her
Hmm.
because she is very cool and like is an older lady.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I say that, I mean our age. And I
Right. Yeah.
consider we are geriatric pregnancies. No.
Yeah.
We are the
Yeah. She's not
pregnancies.
like 22 doing this.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, or what's I saying? Oh yeah, she just comes in to breakfast, like just being Fran. She's just
Hmm.
Fran.
Everyone else is already proper dressed and
Tan.
ready for the day. Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield even says like, "Oh, the nanny usually eats in the kitchen," and she's like, "Well, I'm not doing that."
Wow. Pulls up a chair.
Unapologetically Fran Fine.
Yes.
Mr. Sheffield, he talks about the party that they're having the next day, and she's like talking to the kids, and she's like, "Oh, that means we need to go prepare. We need to go shopping. We need to get our nails and hair done." And they're like, "We're not invited." And she's like, "I think we are."
Yeah. Of course we are. We're going.
And so that leads us to outfit number 4.
Or when they're at the back at the bridal shop.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the fruit,
Hmm.
because I really do like this outfit, but it is wild.
It is. Like it is out there.
She's wearing like a little jacket that's got polka dots all over it, but the lapel
A
is
watermelon.
watermelon slices.
So ridiculous.
The buttons are cherries,
Yep.
and then the pockets are orange slices.
Hmm.
That's so cool.
I know. I know. I want like a version, like an updated version of this. I would not wear the one that she's wearing, but I love the concept.
I feel like get rid of the polka dots.
Hmm.
Replace it with like a solid color.
Hmm.
You know, that would be cute.
That would be cute.
What would you do?
You know, maybe make like, I don't know. I think the collar was too much. I think it would just have to be like just a regular collar and then just like the pattern. I don't know. Maybe only two fruit.
You do like the polka dots?
I mean, I'm not.
I'm taking this really seriously.
I
I
know.
feel like Stacy and Clinton right now.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to a polka dot. You know me. But in combination with all the fruits, it's a bit much.
Yeah. I feel like if it was like a knit pink sweater with the cherries and the oranges. So
Mm-hmm.
no even collar, just like
Yeah,
a
no collar at
cardigan.
all. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cute as hell.
And maybe like instead of like this is we are being so serious about this. We're gonna make this sweater. But like instead of the two big like cherry buttons, maybe like button up all the way with like little cherries. Or like
Hmm.
all maybe different fruits. Buttons.
Oh,
Regular size.
oh, now you're talking. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That'd be cute as hell.
Yeah.
She is at the bridal shop again, visiting her friend Valerie.
Yep.
Val. and kids are being weirdos,
They are.
all of them in their different ways. Brighton, of
Yes.
course, is a little pervert who looks like
I
he's
know. What the heck?
I'm sorry to comment on a child's looks, but like he looks like a middle-aged man.
He kind of
And I'm
does.
only
Yeah.
saying this because he acts like a little pervert, and so
Yeah.
it's even that much more creepy.
Yeah. And I think like that was it was the styling, like his hairdo and he's wearing like a
Yeah.
suit, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's he's looking up the dresses or
Ugh,
up the mannequin's skirt and yeah, it's weird. It's
it's
definitely
weird.
weird.
Gracie is feeling empty and alone, but a Tic
She is.
Tac really solved her problem
Then she's dancing around.
with the veil on.
Yeah. See, that was one of the like I mean, yes, I will admit they had some very in poor taste mental health jokes. But I really liked how Gracie was like talking about how in therapy they went through regression. She's like, she took me back through my childhood. And Fran was like, must have been a quick trip.
And she's like, you have no idea.
Funny.
There's some other therapist moments too. Later on,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, "Ugh," but
Oh,
it's
God.
fun. Like, I don't know. Some of it's just like funny.
Right. Yeah.
Fran just has like Polaroids of that she took of the house
That
and
was
of
so
Mr.
weird.
Sheffield
That was
that she
incredibly
shows
weird and
Val.
creepy.
And I love how like working class, like just like not rich these people are. They're just such
Mhm.
everyday people that like
Yeah.
Valerie's like, oh, that's a classy place. And
Yep.
Fran's like, it's like living at Caesar's Palace
I
because
know.
that's like
That's like the epitome of it. Yes. So good. Oh man.
These are very short scenes that just like qu so quick. I love that. They're just like we're
Hmm.
just on to the next thing. But the last thing about this scene that I appreciated was that Fran tells Brighton to be nice to his sister. And he's like, why? Because we're a family. And she's like, yeah. And also, someday your father's going to be old and sick. You're going to want him to live with her.
Yep.
And I thought that was really funny.
And then it comes back around later.
It
He
does.
took it to heart.
Yeah.
I liked the little last interaction between Fran and her friend. What's her name? Valerie?
Mhm.
Where Fran is like, who knew this job would be so demanding? And the friend's like, ugh, even I'm exhausted.
That's you and I.
It is.
They do have like that's really you and I energy when they get together.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see a representation of our friendship on
Yes.
television.
I need more of that, please.
Because they are, I don't think that there is like a moment when they're like not friends or like being catty to each other. They're just
Yeah.
like Valerie just like kind of follows along on her like misadventures, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Lucy and
Love
Ethel,
it.
you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
So the next outfit is the Miss Long Island.
Oh my gosh. This one. Sequins
Ooh.
on sequins.
It's ridiculous, but she looks smoking.
She does. Yes.
Like, she's got such a great body.
Hmm.
Legs for days,
Yeah.
months.
Months, years.
Oh my God, speaking of legs for years. So I was watching the Culture Awards from Las Culturistas. They televised them this year, which was really fun.
Okay.
And Allison Janney came and accepted an award, and she was wearing like not pants. Like, I
What?
don't know. Like a
Not pants.
like pretty much like a leotard. I think it was only on one leg,
Okay.
but one of her legs was out. And her leg
Yeah.
is as tall as I am. Like I
Yeah.
swear, she's got the most gorgeous long legs I've ever. I was like, this is unfair.
Yeah. I know. I love her. She's so funny.
Yeah, and just gorgeous. I'm just like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
I know. Like, couldn't this be us in our old age?
No, instead our titties are flying everywhere.
Yes.
Not can't have a bathrobe hold them.
Nope. Or a bag. Mm.
Fighting to escape at all times. They really kind of are, because like whenever I'm just like, I only like to wear low-cut tops because I hate things by
Oh my
my
God.
throat. You
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I can't
And
handle it.
but I feel like I'm just like always just about like
Yeah.
bouncing around as I
Yes.
just showed you. Very every day is Baywatch over here. Not as hot though.
Yeah,
So w- at this party, Maxwell tells Cece she looks handsome.
I know. Oh man.
She is really good looking. She's like really
Yeah.
beautiful, and she's just wearing like a suit.
Yeah. Mm,
You know, she's like a boring old wasp, is what.
yeah. With her like 4-layer pearl choker or whatever she's wearing.
Yeah. They're actually like kind of flirting in this one, which was kind of
Mm.
weird because I feel like in other ones it's like really one-sided, and in this
Okay.
one he was telling her that she was handsome, which I really don't feel like he does any other time.
Yeah.
You know, they're still trying
Mm.
to get that part down.
Yeah. Figure out what their relationship was gonna be.
Hmm. And there's an Ivana Trump couple
Oh yeah.
references.
That was weird.
Ivana, yeah. And her plastic surgery. I feel
It
like that's what anybody ever references her as having, because then didn't that happen in First Wives Club? She was on First Wives Club, right?
She was, yeah. I don't remember if they talked about surgery. Probably. I don't know. But this context was kind of weird because Cece was like, she looks great. My surgeon, of course. And it's like, what are you talking about, Cece? You haven't had plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's just like supposed to be such a contrast between Cece and Fran, even though like
Yeah.
they're like horrified by Fran, she's like hot and she's
Mm.
different, and like Cece like plays the game and she's like a shrewd businesswoman and
Yeah.
all this, and then of course that means that she
Has plastic surgery, I guess.
you know I love so much about this show.
Mm.
Um, but when you really think about like the roles that women are meant to play, and these two are meant to play off
Mhm.
of each other all the
Oh yeah.
time, it's just
Hmm.
kind of like, okay, so she's going hard for Mr. Sheffield, which is, obnoxious and like she's over the top and stuff. But
Yeah.
Fran does it too, and it's cute
Yeah.
and like whatever. And Fran's in this domestic role, right? Where she like takes care of the
Mm.
kids and she's like fighting to be in an unpaid domestic role by getting
Yeah.
married. And
Yeah.
then like there's Cece who's like disgusting because she's got a professional job. It's just like
Right.
what what's going on?
What message are we trying to send here?
What are we saying with this?
Yeah.
It's an
Hmm.
interesting one. Just something to ponder.
Yeah.
I don't know I can't I can't fully articulate what's wrong with it, but I
Mhm.
see there are things wrong with it.
Mhm. I mean, I think mostly just the fact that it is still just all about him. They're both
Mm.
just wanting, he's the prize.
And at the end of the day, who is Mr. Sheffield? What is he all about? He's rich,
And that's
handsome, I
it.
guess. I don't know. I think he's just British. Not
Yeah.
bad looking.
Yeah.
Not a bad looking guy. Not someone I would
Nah.
call hot.
Nah. He's
I
fine.
don't know. He's fine. And she is Fran Fine.
Whoa. Yeah. Coin.
Fine. It's fine.
Something.
At first, Mr. Sheffield is really upset that the kids are at the party, but then after introducing them, everyone's like, "Oh, you have a family? Here's money."
Here's all my money.
I really thought that something was gonna go wrong at the party.
Yeah.
Because that's like the usual beats of a sitcom. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
I think just because it was the first episode, like there was already so much. There probably
Yeah.
just wasn't even time to have something go wrong.
That's a good point because I did think something was gonna go wrong, and then I looked at the clock and I'm like, well, he
What if
still has
it's
to fire
over?
her and then she has to come back. So, like
Right. Next party.
the party does go off really well and he is really happy with Fran, but then he goes back in the kitchen and he sees Maggie making out with who is she making
James
out with?
Marsden.
You little bit of James
So weird.
Marsden.
I was so surprised to see him.
I was not because I remembered that from our
Yeah.
last viewing.
Yeah.
But he's in a few episodes. He's in a
Mm.
couple. He's such a little cutie
I
patootie. Oh, I
know.
love him so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
He he's our we always talk about he's like the Carrie Elwes of like old chick flicks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've always loved him. And
Yeah.
he's also the Carrie Elwes of X-Men, the X-Men
Hmm.
movies.
Yeah. Matt was just talking about how I had to explain who he was. He didn't know who he was because he saw that one, like, what was it called? Just Jury Duty or whatever, that show.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, I wouldn't have even recognized him if he was.
That
What?
is wild.
I know.
I when I did hear about that, I was like, well, because J he does play himself, right? That people know that he is him. He's not
Hmm.
trying to be anyone else. It's just like the jokes or everything else that goes on around it, kind of,
I'm pretty
right?
sure, yeah. I didn't watch it, but
But I didn't either. But Matt would have just been like, I don't know you.
yeah, who is this guy? I don't recognize him without his eyes covered. His cycle.
Did he say that?
No. But when I showed him as Cyclops, he did remember.
I want to like sit down with Matt and like get to the bottom of his pop culture knowledge.
I know, right? Because he
Like
knows some weird stuff, like some weird obscure stuff. But yeah,
like flashcards. Like who is this?
yeah,
And then who is this? And then he tells me a fact about someone I don't know about. That'd be cool.
great. Yeah.
Teach me, Matt. Mr. Sheffield flips his ever-loving
Oh man,
shit.
he sure does.
And Fran is really happy for her and like they celebrate
Yeah,
together. It's a
that
really
was
sweet
so cute.
moment. But Mr. Sheffield's like she's just a kid. Oh, because she had also dressed Maggie up so like you said, she'd like help her find her fashion and like
Hmm.
had a nice dress on, had her hair done, even though it kind of still looked greasy. She has a greasy hair
It was a
problem.
very weird, like early 90s style.
Yeah, with like her hair is so fine and blonde
Hmm.
that is just kind of hanging there, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. All those kids are
Weird
kind of
little
blonde.
little poof in the front.
Yeah. Well, Aryan nightmare children. Yeah, Mr. Sheffield's mad, and then Fran is like trying to defuse the situation, and she's like, when I was 14, no, no, this isn't a good time for that.
Yeah,
She's done that
we
twice.
won't
It's
talk about
very
that.
funny. Because I'm like, yeah, you know what a good show would be.
What?
Young Fran.
Oh, that would be a good one. That
Okay.
would
I
be,
was like
yeah.
waiting
Her
for it. I was
like
like,
her
no.
teenage. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, that would
You
be
get up
good.
to some shit,
Little
you know.
prequel.
Yeah. Her Val. Oh,
And then she could play like her mom.
okay. Let's pitch this to Fran
Okay,
Drescher.
let's do it.
That means we get producer's credits.
Yes, we
Give
are
us
Mr.
money.
Sheffield.
No, but I do think that'd be really cool. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm 100% serious.
Hmm.
That's cute. I want to see her and Val.
Aw, yeah.
Fran defends the kids and sticks up for them and is like, "You
Mm.
don't treat them right. You don't even know
Yeah.
anything about them."
Yeah.
And then he fires her because she told him what he needed to hear.
He doesn't want to hear it.
And then and then she's like, "I quit." And this is a mirror to what happened at the private shop.
Yep.
Where she's like, then she comes back and she says, "No, you fired me, so I collect
Yes,
unemployment." And she
unemployment.
starts crying.
I know.
Very funny. There is no outfit in the next scene except for two men with suits on. It's just
Yep.
Niles and
Just their
Mr.
suits
Sheffield.
and a good looking sandwich.
A light nosh.
The light nosh. That's what you need.
I love Niles and Niles really is into the whole Fran situation because
Yeah.
he convinces Mr. Sheffield that he
Give her everything she
overreacted.
needs. Yeah. Because Mr. Sheffield's like, I overreacted, didn't I? And Niles is like Reagan and Granada.
I did look that up.
I did too.
I couldn't explain to you what it was, but it wasn't good.
Nope. Most things Reagan did were not good.
Because were you like, oh, Reagan reference?
Yeah. Like, what did he do now?
We're always tracking Reagan and what the fuck he
Yeah.
did. Always
Mm.
something. So the next outfit is not from Miss Fran Fine, but from her mother,
Yes.
Sylvia Fine, and a lady after my own heart, or I'm after her heart, because she's
Hmm.
wearing a caftan.
A good one. So bright.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Ugh, I need
I
that
need that one.
caftan. And she's also got her hair like, pinned
I
to
know.
like stay.
Yep.
She's just so perfect, like with her box of Malomars and
Hmm.
like with her in their apartment with the plastic couch.
Yeah. She gives her the Malamar, and Fran is like, food isn't everything, Ma, which I need to take that advice. But
Never.
her mom is like, your dad and I's whole relationship is based on food. Passion goes, sex goes, communication we never had. Good.
I just love this scene because it's just like so, you just don't see families like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They're just like, it's
Yeah.
so silly and messy and just so slice of life.
Yeah. Hmm. Just a real family.
Yeah, just shouting over each other and like shouting to the next room and force feeding your child Malomars to make them feel
Right.
better
Yeah.
on a plastic couch. It's just, and so Mr. Sheffield shows up and he has his limousine with him because he
Hmm.
only travels by limousine, which
Yeah.
is he must just be really rich. He's Chuck Bass rich. I can
He's,
remember Chuck
he's
Bass
very rich.
because Chuck Bass is always in a limousine as a
Yeah.
model, which is kind of funny because it's very dated.
Oh, I know.
Who
Yeah.
ride like it's
People aren't.
tacky to ride around
Yeah.
in a limousine.
Hmm. People aren't doing that.
No, they have like a car service, but
Yeah.
not a
Not a
limousine
limo.
service.
Yeah.
And all these people are crowding around his limousine downstairs, and Fran's like, "Let me take care of that." She's like, "No one's dead," because
I'll make it see.
everyone is trying to get the rent control apartment in the
Yeah.
place. Very New York.
Hmm.
Sylvia is right away just enamored by Mr. Sheffield because, of course, he's rich, he's got a
Of course.
British accent.
Hmm.
She's like, "Come on in, I'll make you some
I know.
Ovaltine."
Sorry.
She's just like
Why?
such a mom.
Yeah.
And she also whispers to Fran to put on some blush,
Mhm.
which and Mr. Sheffield kind of comes over to he does come over to say sorry, but he's like too, he can't quite
Hmm.
say it yet. So he's just
Right.
like, well, the kids are like kind of being like sweet to each other and we're kind of talking now. And he's like,
Yeah.
there's no one like you, Fran, and then hires her again.
Yeah.
You're like nobody else I've ever met, which is really sweet.
It is.
I love that.
He's like, it's not entirely a bad thing. That's that's
Yeah,
as much of a compliment as he'll give.
he's British.
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
Yeah. I do love her outfit in that scene too. It's very
Yes.
similar to the first scene.
Hmm.
It's got the low neck and the bell sleeves, but it's like overalls. It's like leggings overalls,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah, I like that. Or
And pants.
is it leggings? Yeah, it is. It's pant.
It's pant.
Yeah, she can pull everything off.
Mm,
So that's how she became the nanny.
that's how.
That's it. That's the
It's
episode.
there.
And I know we've already talked about it for about three times the length of the actual episode, but uh, so good.
A lot going on.
It's a lot. They stuff so much into 22 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
So much. It's
Yes.
like jokes, there's, heartfelt storyline, there's character
Hmm.
development. I
Yep.
mean, from a storytelling perspective, this is a perfect pilot, by the way. Like
Hmm.
it's a really good pilot.
It is. It really is. It drew me in and I watched more.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel different in tone or like story or sh like everything feels the same as you progress, other than like a couple of small details, like the
Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield and Cece flirting thing. But like, I mean, they establish everything like Fran Nan Fran and Niles like, camaraderie, and then
Yeah.
Cece and Fran kind of being at each other's throats, and Niles and Cece, like there's a lot of things that are like from the start
Hmm.
what they are.
Yeah. They're established.
Hmm. That's the word for it. But yeah, it's really good. It's got James Marsden in it. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Not me.
Perfect theme song. What do you have to say as a newcomer to the show?
I loved it. I think it's great. I think we need more, like just like normal people shows with just female driven characters.
Mhm. I feel like there were kind of those like fish out of water sitcoms, because like this and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and stuff, where it's just
Hmm.
like, a normal everyday person like
Yeah.
in this rich life, but they mix everything up for all the richies.
Yep.
And you know what? I love that.
Yeah. They need some mixing up.
I love that. I don't really like the whole like rich, but then we have to do poor things, because I just always feel like it's like, well,
Yeah.
guys, it's like
That's no fun.
it feels like poverty porn kind of.
Hmm.
It's like look at us be silly doing all these regular people things, and it's
I
kind of
know.
gross.
Yeah. I don't want to see that.
No, I want to
No thanks.
see people who don't have money get put in situations where they're surrounded by money. That is so much more fun.
Hmm. And the people with the money learning from them.
Yeah. Yeah, learn from us.
Yeah. And give me your money.
Exactly. Ryan and I always talk about how like poor people or rich people do not know how to be rich in a cool way.
Yeah. I
You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah. Like you can do whatever you want. Why are you
Yeah.
doing this?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, fucking J.K. Rowling, like, what the fuck are you
I
doing?
know.
Shut the fuck up
Like,
and be rich and spend all your
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Your billions of
Like you
dollars.
had something cool going and you ruined it. You ruined the whole
Mhm.
damn thing
The whole damn
for
thing.
everyone.
For everyone, except that they're making a fucking TV show,
I
and
know.
so dumb. Elon
For most
Musk,
people.
stop being a nasty little ghoul.
I know. Come on. Stop having a billion kids and disowning them when you don't like who they are.
He thinks he's being cool. That's the problem.
I know, that is really gross.
These people need to be taught how to be cool. It's like
Yeah.
embarrassing.
No.
You know how they always say like youth is wasted on the young, but money is wasted on the wealthy.
It is, for real.
Like, I just need to be like like she has a pretty cool job, because the kids she's taking care of aren't little.
Yeah.
They go to school.
Hmm.
They're all school age. She just has to do like, I don't know, fun things with them
Right.
basically. She doesn't have to like change
Hmm.
diapers or anything. So I think she's got it pretty good.
Teach them some life lessons.
Yeah, and how to dress.
Yeah.
Gracie did learn about Lomans. Is that what she said?
70% off at Loman's.
She's like, you're never gonna dress off the rack again. I'm not even like rich enough to buy things in New York City, so
Yeah,
anywhere.
here.
I forgot to say the origin of the show.
Oh,
How
what?
what Fran Drescher said to get the show made. Like, what was her pitch?
Oh, what is
She
it?
said that she pitched the show as it's like the sound of music, but when he opens the door, it's me.
Yes, I love that. It's so
And
good.
I'm pretty sure they did make a Sound of Music reference in there.
Did they?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was yet. I thought of it and I forgot to write it down because everything was happening really quickly. I kept
Hmm.
having to pause to
I did
take
too.
notes.
I did too. Tons of times.
Yeah. But I thought that that was really funny as someone who loves to watch scenes from The Sound of Music on YouTube all the time.
I love the sound of music.
Like the goat puppet scene is
Yeah.
one of my favorites. I love watching that. It's so weird. Like, why is
Yeah,
that a part of this?
the little kiss scene was very reminiscent of Liesel and the little
Oh,
soldier boy. Ooh.
little
But
soldier boy. Um, Speaking of Saturday Night Live, have you seen that
oh
skit
my gosh.
with
Yes.
Mulaney?
Yes.
Uh, he's like, "This is 1930s bad."
Hmm.
That's a good one. That's one I'll watch over and over as well. And the Taylor Swift one, where she's like, baka 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 baka. Have
Oh,
you
that
seen that
one.
one?
I have seen that one too.
That's just me and you.
It is, yes. I thought you were gonna say the what is it, the three
Oh, Three
what
Sad
is it?
Virgins.
Yes, three set
That's a
version.
good one too. I watch that one a lot. Yeah.
Go.
They're on constant rotation on my YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, this is what we're watching. After we watch a live version of Mbop and the Numa Numa song
No.
and
Yep.
and then some Powerline. It's just it's really
Of course.
eclectic. I
Yep.
am a I am yeah, an eclectic person when it comes to
Yeah.
my music.
It's okay.
And add in there some TV show theme songs.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect Friday night. Don't forget it.
Hmm.
Okay, so we will think about what to do for the next episode, but until then, you can or you can find us on Instagram at Nostalgic Nightcaps.
Yeah.
And you can rate and review on whatever platform you are currently listening. And on that, or on our Instagram, or anywhere else that you find us, you should answer the question of Ashley, tell people what they should tell us.
What was your favorite outfit from this episode? And how would you update it for modern times? What would you
Ooh,
do?
or any episodes. Because she's
Oh,
got
true.
some
Yeah,
iconic outfits, some real good
true.
ones. Lots of
And would you
Machino.
update it? Or would you just keep it classic, retro?
I feel like the outfits in this one are much more dated than the outfits. Like they're so like classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're so just like
Hmm.
beautifully classic. And they're kind of like weird, like things that people don't usually wear, but they still
Yeah.
feel classic.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a good question. I like that.
Yeah.
And okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is so she can the nanny. I mean, and everyone is gonna have that song stuck in their head for the next week, like I have.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Uh, See you later.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.